here we are with an estimated 300 player United European Community event. Today's rounds are 1776 as this is the last weekend that we have the event, and so might as well milk it as much as we can. First round today is going to be the framing fence lines, followed up by the Pry Ford map. Here are the regiments playing on the Patriot side, followed up by their opponents on the British side. Server population right now is currently 301. The United States Patriots are up right now by 11 on the British side. Now make that 10. There is no artillery in this mode, so the infantry and balance is dead even. Frontline reporters for today. Your Patriot side, you have Danny here from the 8th Florida, and then on the opposing side, the British side, you have Killer from the Army in Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. So they're playing Conquest for the first round. You have 3 points of contention. You have the Patriot point at the A side. A point, rather, the A point on the Patriot side. That makes more sense, right? You have the center B point here, and then you have the C point favoring towards the British side. British looks like they're already starting to raise up their flagpole right now, and they will have a flagpole advantage over the Patriot side for at least a minute or so. And while they're up a flagpole, they deal a ticket loss, an unknown ticket loss, but a significant ticket loss to their opponents. And that is why this mode is very important, to keep your flags up alive. And on top of that, just capture the points. The points are going to determine how the game goes. It doesn't matter if one side, completely overwhelms their opponent. If they don't have the points captured, they're not going to do well long term. Now, if they're wiping their opponent, they're obviously probably doing something right, and then probably, winning a majority of the points. But, we can forget things sometimes. But it looks like the Patriot side has some skirmishers lined up on the B point. I think it's the German corps that's there. Let's just double check this. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, pushing up their way through the corner right now, you have a lot of this Patriot team. You have the Hamptons Legion, Serpents Brigade, 8th Florida, Lee's French Legion. They're pushing their way up. Further behind, you got 20th Georgia and 2 Corps. Capturing the A point for the Patriot side, you have the Alabama German Legion, and they have canceled out, or rather negated, that British flagpole advantage. Looks like you have some Texas Guards guys over here on the far side acting as a flanking force. Meanwhile, the British, the Loyalists, looks like you got some 2 Corps guys over here. The 2 Corps guys we mentioned for the Patriots, I think, is Kershaw's brigade. Instead, you have part of 3rd Alabama. I say part because, my goodness, they're bringing a lot more 3rd Alabama up front. And they're going to get a nice volley here. So they're getting their shots off here. Meanwhile, on top of 3rd Alabama, you have 4th Georgia guys skirmishing in the backside. They've been up here since a good portion of the beginning of the game. In the center here, you got the 36th New York and the Great Lakes Division taking their volleys. And then the far side of the map looks like the guys who captured the C point for the British is the Army of Northern Virginia. And they're going to be wrapping around this Patriot left side, which you got Lee's French Legion here. They're not really looking this way so far. Huge push up from the corn side here. Serpents Brigade and Texas Guards popping out and get a lot of point-blank shots on these guys. A good amount of 3rd Alabama are still alive, though. But meanwhile, Army of Northern Virginia on the flank side. And that's going to be a clean wipe. Army of Northern Virginia gets pushed back by Lee's French Legion. Patriot team is going to capture the middle point. 3rd Alabama pushing into the corn. More Patriots surging down the center of the road, and it looks like the Patriots are going to hold. 36th New York, Great Lakes Division, looks like they might be pushing up here to try to help, but Patriots want those flags dead. Almost looks like a match of Bloody Lane right now. The the Patriots defending and the British attacking. But it looks like the British will eventually save off the push, but looks like Hampton's Legion now pushing in, dive-bombing the flags.
Kill those flags, keep them down.
Up and over, keep going, up and over.
Keep going, boys. Keep pushing. Get that flag.
Push them all the way back up.
Get the flag.
Push them all the way back up.
Right next to you, new flame, right next to you.
I'm begin.
Stab and go, boys, stab and go, keep going. Push them all the way back.
HL, form here, independent fire,
So, in the end, the British good on their flag bearers in order to get out of here. But you like what Hampton's Legion did there. They helped their team. They reinforced. Looks like reinforcing them. You got the Lee's French Legion now. 33rd Texas. Nice. Guys, stop team killing.
Sorry, guys.
At least he apologized. It can be a mix-up sometimes. These guys look very professional. They don't look like it's a rapscallion colonists. So, I mean, on top of obviously pushing them back, I mean, this is the biggest thing by that counter push by Hampton's Legion there is it pushed back the British team further and further. British wanted to form up here. That makes sense, nearest to the point, but now they've pushed them completely back. And they're going to have to push through, or rather push up through a lot more land in order to get to the center B point. Hampton's Legion, Lee's French Legion, Serpent's Brigade, looks like they're pushing up. Lee's French Legion wants to go the farthest.
Vive la France. Vive la France.
Vive le tunique rouge, rentrez chez vous.
Mettez le block and ball.
Oh no, my friend.
This British team is being lolly-mopped here. Like how this gun is perfectly laid up here. Very beautiful. Looks like they're having 33rd Texas, who's with Lee's French Legion there. Looks like they are being asked to balance over to the British side. Looking at the server population right now, I mean, it is a 12-man infantry in balance, but doesn't hurt to balance that out. Army of Northern Virginia, I assume. Yep, pushing back up. They're trying to get their down flag. They should go to the A point. Oh! And looks like in the end that will be held by 20th Georgia and company, but in the end the Army of Northern Virginia gets their flags out, which is the biggest concern. 8th Florida moving up here trying to help. And they want to pursue. Or maybe just press the seaplane. I mean, this, for all we know, could be a very fast round. The Patriots can triple cap. Meanwhile, the British pushing up onto the stone wall. 2 corps going at it with Lee's French Legion and Serpent's Brigade. I don't know what you're doing here, Jason. Why are you level 68? You should have quit playing the game at the previous level. I'm very disappointed in you. You lost wrestling last night, and now you're level 68. I mean, can I even talk to the guy anymore? Anyways, yeah, I mean, oh, geez, Army of Northern Virginia got pushed out. Looks like they probably stopped, and 8th Florida ran up on them. I mean, this is just a curb stopping. I mean, CSA team, or sorry, the British team. Whoa. The British are the Confederates, guys. Let it be known. But, yeah, you got to wonder if they should maybe try to push that A point in the distance instead. Just try to wrap around on the flanks, although the Patriot team, all things considered, is decently spread out on the map. They could try to wrap around this far side, but even now you have some of the Patriot guys pushing this way in Texas Guards. Colonel Sandals here.
I cannot tell because...
And, I mean, they're going to have a nice flanking spot here. All the weapons are the Springfield 42s. So they're not the most accurate, but with enough fire at close range, it can do some damage. The Patriots team want to end this match now. They're pushing the point. Lee's French Legion, awfully aggressive from them. Mr. FN Point here realized he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But they're not killing them. Look at that. The Patriots are civilized. They wouldn't dare kill someone who's lost. Nonetheless, Lee's French Legion pushing up, getting close on 4th Georgia. Opposite side, you got German Corps pushing in.
Oh my god.
And they're going to get a killer. So a lot of British are cycling around the point, and it's letting the American side decap this point. A lot of British pushing up top of the hill. They're away from the point here. Looks like it's 3rd Alabama trying to wrap around the bottom side. So the point's been decapped. Patriot side's dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage. The Patriot team is going to capture the point. There's no artillery to worry about, so unless the infantry can contest this heavily, they should be able to raise the point. Now, it says they're capturing it, but I don't see the flag. The game must be bugged. So, once the Patriot team captures this point, the British team is going to have 3 minutes to capture a point or neutralize 2 points, unless it's stopped here by the Army of Northern Virginia. They're charging in.
Howdy, Yanks. I bet you wish you broke your...
And there they go. So Lee's French Legion is going to get the cap, even though, right, 3 minutes. Again, the British team needs to capture a point or neutralize 2 points to get out of this counterattack. And, wow, Army of Northern Virginia gets wiped in the end. You got a good amount of Patriots still up here. But even though, if the British get out of this, the Patriots are dealing 3 flagpoles worth of damage to the British side. So as a result, I mean, look at that. It's a morale stage difference. The British side is going to be another half morale stage down most likely at the end of this. 3rd Alabama, part of them pushing up. Serpent's Brigade, German Corps taking shots at them. Got a lot more British going this way. It takes 30 seconds to fully lower or fully raise a flagpole, so it takes some time.
Get the flag out! Retreat!
And I like it. 8th Florida going to charge this out. Again, they win the game.
Counter-charge! Up and over and charge them out! Get him all out of here! Get him out of here!
The British still have to capture this point or neutralize another point. So huge charge from the 8th Florida there. They're going to win that. The 3rd Alabama guys in the orchard back off and start heading to the B point. Frankly, the amount of British that are around the C point, this should not be long, or they should win this. Meanwhile, in the orchard, huge charge. Hampton Legion going in on 3rd Alabama.
So sorry. Excuse me, pardon me. Right.
And the Patriot team, I don't know why they're not trying to... There they go. They're capturing the point. So again, the British team has to fully decap and then capture it. So it's going to be difficult. You have some British going around the far side of the map, but they're not going to be able to make it to that A point in time, especially considering 20th Georgia's here in the right place, the right time, or they picked him up. I don't know why these guys are stopping, though. You have less than a minute to capture this point, or you lose the game, you know? I mean, I have stuff, like, in real life, very shortly after the event, so, like, this kind of works out for me. But nonetheless, 2 Corps, they're going to charge in, and this match is over. What a match here. What a triple cap. Straight up domination here from the Patriot side. Really not much more to say than that. The British might get the decap here. 20th Georgia's getting engaged, but they're not going to get the A point. B point is secure for the Patriot team, and in the end, the Patriot team here is going to get an absolutely dominating win here on Conquest to start off the night. What a round from them. I mean, they dominated from start to finish. The British team surrounded this C point. They surrounded it, and they were not able to win the point. Groups did not go in independently, and I mean, that's just part of the thing. There's no Steam chat in this event, so if groups want to communicate with each other, they can't instantly talk. They have to see what's going on, but for groups like, I think it was 3rd Alabama in the Orchard, I don't know why they didn't just charge in there. I mean, it's just, Army of Northern Virginia had the right idea charging in there at first. They had some reinforcements eventually come in and win, and it looks like they were going to get the point, but then 8th Florida slammed in out of nowhere and allowed the Patriot team to hold and really take the point back. So, really quick match, really quick first round. And yeah, a little bit surprising. You know, I haven't seen Conquest end this quick in a very long time. It's not the quickest. The quickest Conquest round was like 5 minutes, which that was when the mode first came out. People didn't, you know, people were still figuring things out. But look at that. The British are just surrounding the sea point at the end, and they don't push in at all. Half of them don't. But nonetheless, that's so low casualties. We'll see you all shortly for the second round. And before we get into the second round, I would like to greatly thank our YouTube members for their support. Their support is greatly appreciated as it allows me to continue doing the work that I do, on top of start to expand the channel and do many other great ideas that I've been thinking about for a long time, but we finally get to do them. If you're interested in becoming a member, hit the join button beneath the video where you can get a live stream of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do and get exclusive videos on the weekly. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the second round. And here we are to start in our second round. The Continental Army is crossing the Delaware. By that, I mean the Pry Ford area. Anyways, server population right now is currently 314. The British side is up by 2 on the American Patriots, but no artillery, so the infantry imbalance is 2 in favor of the British side. So, Pry Ford. Again, balancing doesn't really matter too much for this game mode, because this game mode, or really just War of Rights as a game, is balanced for the Civil War mode, not the Revolutionary War mode. So the Patriot side has a 48% ticket advantage on this map. Insane ratio considering everyone has the same weaponry and there's no artillery for either side. Now you have the point here in the center of the map, and I don't know why the British team is acting like the match isn't live. They're like in a big conga line moving while the whole Patriot team is like moving fast on them. But nonetheless, you have the point in the center of the map here. The Patriot team, because of the weapons being the Springfield 42s and a little more inaccurate, they can more freely run across the open field here. Of course, still going to be shot at. And I mean, it looks like 8th Florida is trying to push the pace for the Patriot team, at least on this right side. 36 New York doesn't have shots. 8th Florida does. British lines are starting to shift on this side. 3rd Alabama trying to move their guys. They've spent this whole round moving. They haven't shot yet. 36 New York and 2 Corps, Great Lakes Division in the center, kind of adjusting, but the Patriot team almost surrounding them in a sense. 3rd Alabama now starting to take shots in that general direction. Meanwhile, opposite side of the map, we've had a little bit of a battle over here. Army of Northern Virginia, the 33rd Texas versus the 2 Corps, I think it's Kershaw Brigade's guys. And they are shredding each other very much. Something to note, unlike the previous round, there's no bayonets and no charging allowed until someone hits the next morale save engage. It's likely to be the British side. Hampton's Legion, Texas Guards in the center here, with Serpent's Brigade taking shots and then backing off. But yeah, again, on a map historically very difficult for the attackers. That's why they have a 48% ticket advantage on this map. It is a lot easier for them to push up and engage this British team, considering the situation at hand. Alabama German Legion about to fire.
Southeast, independent southeast.
Yeah.
And they get a very nice and crispy volley in here. That's for sure. So it's really just going to be a shootout like this. I mean, the Patriots signed very nicely using that defilade. Haze. 436 New York. They're just getting shredded here. I mean, look at the ticket difference already. It's almost a 4th morale stage difference, and there really hasn't been a whole lot of shenanigans in this round. It's really just been a shootout. Not that much. And honestly, the Patriot team could early cap this point. Serpent's Brigade's pushing up here. The amount of smoke here is absurd. Hampton's Legion is going to follow what Serpent's Brigade was doing going up on the side here. Oh, and they're going to get the juicy volley here. So they're putting themselves on point here. Not necessarily a downside to this. Huge push up here from 3rd Alabama. They're pushing 8th Florida out here. Again, they can't charge, and that's why they're not. It's always, you know, watching UEC over the past couple of weeks since I've had holiday and whatnot, it's always really funny to watch, especially the 1776, where no charging and all that jazz is allowed. And it's just watching groups like 3rd Alabama walk point blank up to a group and then just get a volley in their side. It's just, I don't know, it's awesome to see. You don't see it that often. Usually you wouldn't let that happen. It can't. Like in war today, that can't happen. Doesn't happen. Will never happen again. So, the only downside really to the Patriots early capping here, early capping meaning capping before the defenders hit breaking, is that the defending British side, if they do retake the point, they will regain tickets up to where the Patriot side is at. That is, again, assuming if they're down, which they are. So hypothetically, right, the Patriot team, they're about to early cap the point. So black timer will stop. Gold timer begins if the Patriots hold for 20 minutes, they win. But let's say the British hypothetically retook the point right now. Well, then they would regain a 4th and round stage of tickets and be even with the Patriots. Talk about a return volley. Who the heck is over here? Hampton's Legion, my days. I don't think I've ever seen someone this far behind on this map in a long while.
Break your reloads, move! Break your reloads, move! To the south, let's go! Break your reload!
And I mean, you could definitely argue with how much of a ticket lead the Patriot side has that there's no reason to early cap, and I would agree. But if the Patriots are confident they can hold this point for a good chunk of time, then there's no reason to not try. Third Alabama shredding.
Thank you, Capo. Just keep up that.
На саут, видите? Вон они, за деревом очень много врагов крепнут. Стреляем туда. Где дым за деревом?
Первый рота целься, противник бежит перед нами.
Левая, рекруты цель. Левая, огонь, свободный огонь, рекруты, свободный огонь. Враг перед нами.
So, no Steam chat. Communication has to happen. More Patriots pushing up on the far side. Holy crap! You didn't see much of it, but Mason Henry gang just got slaughtered. Hampton's Legion's wrapping around. And they return the favor back to the British side.
We'll cut them down, lovely.
British boys!
Keep shooting, there's still a flag through that.
I mean, just zooming out here, I mean, if the British team all collapsed in at the same time, they could have an opportunity here. But alas, with no Steam chat, it's going to be difficult to communicate and just organize that in good time.
La bandera de la selección neerlandesa. Los que tenemos enfrente, al este, sureste.
A la milicia.
So they're keeping going, and honestly, the Patriots could defeat in detail here, and it looks like they're trying to crush 3rd Alabama.
Свободный огонь, правый облик, свободный огонь.
Вот они, синепузы, след по ним. Бакенболы.
It is engaged. They can charge now.
Противник в спине.
Противник в спине! Знамя, спасти!
Бежим, бежим.
And I don't know how Big Boss is running right through here. Oh, there he goes. But they are not allowed to run the flags out of bounds, is what a commenter on a video a couple weeks ago mentioned. So I appreciate that knowledge, but oh, Pavlis trying to get it out. Nope. So 5-minute despawn timer on that, and at this point, the British team is stuck to this side of the map, and at this point, they've lost. They've pretty much lost already, considering the ticket imbalance and the weaponry and all that jazz, but you never know what could happen, right? But it's going to be very difficult for the British team to push through at this point. Patriots have to control the point. They have a definitely facing this way with the CSA main spawn in their view. The thing is that the British team cannot flank around to the north, or northwest because it is out of bounds past the snake fence, so it's a wide open field, and even then, just trying to wrap around, even behind here, it is all open field. The opposing side of the map doesn't really work for them because they got to go through what is traditionally the attacker's artillery, but you have the main spawn here as well. Regardless, it's all open field. I don't know how they probably can't get over here because it's out of bounds for them, but essentially at this point, the Patriot team is in defilade, in cover with shotguns. The British team has all open field that they have to cross, and the whole Patriot team is now being distracted instead of two little prongs, if you want to call it that. They only have to focus on what's in front of them, and that's a scary sight.
On his left and right.
Take aim at the rock, aim at the head.
Take aim at the rock.
Steady. Fire. Get your load.
We actually have a little bit of a push up here. 8th floor is going balls to the wall tonight. And they wipe Army in Northern Virginia and company, knocking down a 3rd British flag. Last British flag is in the distance. What a curb stopping. I mean, we are like a 1/4 of the way through the counterattack right now, and it's just a slaughter.
Into double columns, boys. Let's go. Sprint to catch up. Collapse back down behind me and Zaber. Do not go past us.
So only shot the British team has, again, is to kind of just all group up and going together, but they're still spreading out.
Left and right of 50. Double ranks.
At the closest group,
Steady. Grab your bayonets first. Grab bayonets
Theos,
first.
boys. Get your
Meanwhile, the opposing side, some of the Americans push out on that front. I really don't know why these guys are wrapping around if they're trying to flank the British, but there's no need. 20th Georgia's going this way with Lee's French Legion. There's really no need. You have the point, just hold it. Let the British charge you. And speaking of,
That was Morgan being his killed. Hold. Brace left, just brace left.
that charge is going to be... Oh, it's still close, actually. Texas Guards still got a good amount of guys with some Serpents Brigade.
Oh, it's dead. There's one more. Good.
Another one. Look at you. Big boy.
You got more British starting to push up the center. It might be gunning for point here.
Fall back.
Yeah, I don't know what these Patriot guys are doing. I get they're trying to face the British over here, but the point is what matters right now.
Ouais, je voulais les gars. Et il y a le good charge,
So Patriots will win that charge, but on point, the British team is taking back ground, and I really don't get charging the British over here. I mean, they win, but they just gave up the point, and it's going to let the British side reset their defensive line and regain a whole morale stage and ticket. So you lost a lot more than you gained there. That does not make sense. They were probably like, that first round was too quick. We need to have this round go a little longer, guys. But yeah, nonetheless, British side is going to retake. They're going to regain tickets. I mean, all things considered, right? The Patriot side is still going to be in a very good place. I mean, they've been winning this ticket battle the entire round. And that'll likely continue.
We're in a big fucking field, Compop. Yeah, if you hit T, you can see the fuck. If you hit T, you can see the fucking.
Killer, they're coming from the south. Enemy from the south.
Alright, gentlemen.
The people on the rocks, east, northeast of enemy.
Jeez, someone's spicy.
So, British regained the point. Black timer continues. British regain essentially a morale sage and tickets right now. And both sides are going to reset here. This is very nice for the British side. I mean, they're going to recover 3 out of their 4 flags. They have the one down over there. 5-minute despawn timer on that unless picked up. And they're going to regain the whole ground. So, we're back at it again. We'll see what the Patriot side wants to do. It looks like they're going to form up here on the left side. British reforming up by the point. And let's look at the bodies.
Yo, what?
No, they said
left.
Otra compañía por la derecha, por la
I
derecha.
know.
You gotta wonder what are the Patriot players talking about right now?
No, okay.
Florida, rise up! Right face, double quick forward!
And it looks like just as the team, they're gonna try to slam into this British right side. Oh, 3rd Alabama moving this way though.
Left star, HL.
Throw it on the right side.
Get into them! Do nich! Rozjeb ich! Move it up! Fire! Charge!
Get that flag down. Get it.
Wipe that flag, wipe that flag.
Right wheel, Florida, right wheel, and continue the charge! Oh,
HL, wipe that flag, HL, wipe that flag.
Patriot team continues their success. The rest of the British, some of the British from the center are trying to push over and reinforce Army Northern Virginia here. I like the idea is so late though. I mean, the British just got wiped so fast over here. So that will be held. And, I mean, instantly, right? One engagement, like the aggression here, and it's instantly going to push the Patriots up on tickets again. They're up by 1/4 of a stage. We got the Kershaw Brigade guys, I think, anyways. Pushing up. And they're going to get into it with 4th Georgia here. And they're just not look towards them and get shot. That works, too.
À gauche. Faut bouger là. Non, on a des alliés qui arrivent. Jerry prend le lead. Jerry prend le lead. Ouais, y a Jerry.
So, they're up near point again. Looks like some Texas guards are there as well. What the heck? Looks like the Patriots may have lost a flag on the backside. Troop Corps taking it. French here. Looks like they're going to try to charge up the German Corps guys here.
Mais ils visent bien ces salauds.
And they throw them back. Some of the Patriots here, 8th Florida turning around, going to try to engage this.
Oh putain de merde. Tenez.
Allez, mur de pique, messieurs, mur de pique, on bouge pas.
Vincent, replie.
Enculé.
À gauche,
Voilà, bouge pas. Mur de
derrière la fin.
Non, ils vont nous tirer dessus les gars si on fait rien.
Mettez-vous
On
là.
se replie, messieurs, on se replie.
Replie le flag, replie à gauche, allez, cassez-vous.
On se replie, on se casse.
They're going to get thrown back. And that's going to be, 2 British flags down. Yeah, that was the one from earlier. So, nonetheless, if I'm the Patriot team, and they have control of the point grounds again, I would wait to hit the British team down to taking losses their next stage and then cap the point, just so that gold timer's at 7 instead of 12 minutes. Again, it probably ain't going to matter in the long scheme of things, but, Could save a couple minutes. Lee's French Legion up here with Serpent's Brigade. And they get shredded a little bit.
Demi-tour avec moi. On n'a plus personne, zéro.
On casse, demi-tour. Allez, allez, on s'en va.
Allez, on casse.
On sprint.
So they understandably are gonna, at least Lee's French Legion's gonna back off a little bit.
Приготовиться к снопке.
Dang, Serpent's Brigade. You're getting chewed up there. Not that many of them compared to 3rd Alabama. I feel like at that point, if you just see the enemy walking up you with that many guys, you just fire. You know, you don't wait, you just fire. You don't want to wait too long.
Мы идем в двух шеренгах.
Ну, сейчас, запа.
Выстрелили, штыки вперед в атаку, ура.
Штыки вперед, штыки вперед в атаку, ура. Погнали.
Штыки вперед, братцы, штыки вперед, братцы.
Занять
Давайте,
камни.
они
Всё,
бегут, давайте,
остановиться на камне. Слева от меня, 2 шеренги на камне.
Слева от моментов, 2
Свободная
шеренги,
группа
рекрут.
противника. Отставить атаку. Слева от меня 2 шеренги, свободная группа.
The British are slowly working back. This Patriot team not pushing up onto the point. They very much can, but they could be waiting for the taking losses. Or they could just be trying to shoot down to breaking, or just wait for the British to show up, which, I mean, the British are showing up. We're in Northern Virginia here. Oh! Hey, Florida, they hit a couple of Army Northern Virginia. At least I saw like 3 or 4 bodies by each other drop, and so that caused my reaction. There it is. But they're backing off. Some of the Jeff Davis battery guys on point. They might not be on point much longer. Case in point. So they're holding in the death blade behind. You do have some British trying to wrap around the right side, which again, the Patriots just need to ignore these guys. 2 Corps here, 36th New York, 4th Georgia. There is no reason to bother with these guys. None at all. Again, the point is the primary objective, assuming they early cap, which they probably will once British side gets hit to taking losses here. Those guys are just cresting.
Check. I got it, buddy. Check.
So British taking losses. Hampton's Legion pushes up for a volley. They kill all but 1.
Back to me! Back to me! Back to me! Let's go! Left to me! Get your loads!
50, do you want round ball? Do you want round ball?
Checks were
Keep
loaded!
round ball, keep round ball. Do not go back.
Checks were loaded, gentlemen. Load round ball!
Checks are ready.
Remember, boys, you want to be aiming for the chest.
And it looks like
With these muskets, the chest.
there's no plan to early cap by the Patriots as of this current second.
Check for me.
Check!
Line ready, chef day, line ready.
Right face, I'll double quick.
Right face, moving north.
So you have some of the British pushing up on this side, 3rd Alabama. They're in a bit of a pincer. And there's only 5 of them, too. Now make it 6. Oh, now make it 5. Well, 4, 3, 2. Who's going to be the last one alive? Baltasar or Corbett? I'm sorry if I butchered that. Guys, hey, Florida's here. I want to talk about an execution. Holy. Justice for our 3rd Alabama boys.
Checks when ready! Checks when ready! Let's go!
Could be the Patriot team too doesn't want to early cap and let the British have a chance to retake and regain tickets. And again, they're up by a lot.
Checks been loaded.
I mean, the Patriot team has been up by like a morale stage and almost 2/3 in the entirety of the match, which is insane, right? But with the British regaining, there's obviously that side of it as well. So, Patriot team moving on and off point here. British flags are being volleyed down. Least French Legion's trying to war farm.
Écoute en avant. Marche. Avec moi, avec moi. À droite s'il faut. À droite s'il faut. Avec moi, avec moi, avec moi.
So they're starting to push up. They don't intend to cap. They're going to push this.
I'm very sorry, I appear to be on the wrong team.
That charge is held. So Alabama's going to counter push this, but there's a lot of Patriots here. German corps to start.
Убивайте! Бежим, бежим, за мной. Стоп, and you don't kill you, just surrender. Surrender. Стой. Что не трогай?
Allez, tenez tout, tenez bon, bougez pas. Laissez-les venir.
Allez, rentre dans ton pays.
Allez, on tient les fers. Reste ici.
Restez fiers.
Well, that charge is held, but they have some more. A lot of Patriots here, though. A lot of British to the south side here. Just kind of watching this happen, too. And the whole Patriot team, I mean, is condensed in a little tiny area here. And they will force the British off. My oh my. So, their line's pushed beyond the point. 2 British flags are down here. The one back here has despawned by now. That makes sense. And someone is capping point. Might be Hampton's Legion or the German Corps guys running on point.
After loads, Neil, Rollins,
Wake up! Give me 2 lines, let's go! Get a double call, I'm about to move! Get out of a line into a double call!
I think that's Hampton's Legion on point. So, definitely not when you want to do that. I mean, again, it doesn't hurt them, but you're a third of a morale stage from hitting the British down to break, and then you can cap and win. But nonetheless, hold for 7 minutes. They win the game at this point. Black timer stop. It is now a 7-minute gold timer because the defenders aren't taking losses versus engaged, which is 12, and battle ready, which is 20. So we'll see how the British team, if they want to try to retake this again. As long as the Patriot side doesn't go off a million miles away, then they should be fine. It looks like we're going to have a little skirmish here. Serpents Brigade pushing up on 3rd Alabama. 3rd Alabama is just running across the field with no regard for their life. Oh, they're targeting Hampton's Legion. Serpents Brigade, that charge reinforced by a lot more Patriots. They're going to hold this, although Hampton's Legion does get wiped. And 3rd Alabama's getting crunched by the rest of this Patriot team. So, that's a group held. More British pushing up on the far side. A lot of the British team is trying to wrap around this left side, and I guess it's getting to a point where they're maybe a concern. 20th Georgia pushing here, but also on the flank side, that's Alabama German Legion.
Ok, on continue, messieurs, on continue.
Ignace, à gauche, attention.
Ignace, il demande à gauche, l'officier.
A flag being over here is very risky. So while they're doing that, charge on the right side. 36 New York's pushing up. They're flanking Lee's French Legion. LFL's not looking. Oh, they are. Kind of periodic charging everywhere. Patriots are going to hold the center. It looks like the British teams are working this back here.
Bonjour, bonjour!
Venez là, Patricio!
Now.
Bonjour! Bonjour! Allez, viens là!
Oh, god dang
Viens
it.
là, toi, rouquin!
Sorry, too loud.
Back in the wall, back in the wall.
But in the end, that British charge is going to fizzle out here. Their flag at risk of going down. Alabama German Legion still holding out on the far side. And the Patriots have the ground. It looked very sus for them, but no. Let's see, can the flag bearer make it out? You got Yokai here. Yeah, don't mind him, guys. It's just another Patriot flag, like Chopper here on the left. Oh. So 5-minute despawn timer on that. Only one British flag down for now. And the British team is really going to have one more team effort to the point here. I mean, 2 if they move quick, but I mean, I don't know how quick they're going to move. That's for sure. I mean, you got a huge wave pushing out of main spawn right now. And oh, this poor Patriot group.
Zurück. Zu den Steinen da vorne. Osten.
Ich glaube, wir müssen
Immer noch hinter uns.
Nächste Einheit wird noch weiter durchziehen.
Ey, brechen weg, sind weggebrochen, wir können hier stehen.
Da kommt noch mehr, kommt weiter.
Hakenschlagen.
So, British team's going to reset here. Again, they're not fully together. They're nearby. You got to wonder what group is going to try to push the pace first. And it looks like it is 3rd Alabama here. I mean, they're all pretty much here. Great Lakes division behind. And we have a little over 2.5 minutes until the Patriots capture point open. Oh, I guess the point really extends all the way up here because I'm like, how are they capping? But yeah, I guess the point marker is pretty far out there. Army, Northern Virginia pushing up the 3rd Alabama side.
East, southeast.
And it looks like they're just going to try to capture it by holding down in the open field here. More 3rd Alabama pushing onto the point area here. Patriots pushing up on the left side here. They're going to get a volley here in a second. Or just charge. That works too. Where's the bulk? Oh, there's the bulk. I'm like, where's the Patriot team? It feels like there's not that many of them near the point. What are they doing? And they're getting the flank. And with this reinforcements rolling in the side, Army of Northern Virginia is going to get wiped. Patriots are holding the point. Meanwhile, some British are trying to wrap around the Patriot right side. And they're taking some ground right now. 3rd Alabama, the rest of the British look to join. And that Patriot blob, is some are going in, but most are sitting back. Looks like the British team's going to retake the point again. Oh, never mind. What the heck? The blob moves, and they're taking the point back. 1 minute left on the gold timer. And the British team, it looked like they had a window, but that window of opportunity is gone. A couple more reinforcements moving in. Something to note, the British is counterattacking, right? They are considered the attacking team, so they hit final push instead of what they normally hit, which is last stand. Gold timer would normally drop, but it is low enough to where it won't drop. And with that, it looks like the Patriot team's going to clean sweep, get all 4 flags down, and they're going to get a 2-0 victory today. Very good round, first round from them. Second round, I mean, when you're up nearly 50% tickets on a mode like this where everyone's pretty much even in weaponry or no artillery, right? Generally ground. It's going to be a rough engagement for the British side, but nonetheless, good 2 rounds today here. Thanks to the UEC for letting me hop in for another week out of the blue. Because I just keep showing up the past couple weeks. I mean, that's just where the holidays fall. So glad we can record another War of Rights event, and I hope you all enjoyed. So again, congrats to Union on the 2-0 British rough rounds. The first round's a lot more unacceptable than the second round, but nonetheless, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do. If you were playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. And if you want to sponsor a broadcast in a variety of ways, check out the description of the video, and you can check all that out there. But yeah, I know you Europeans don't care, but happy 4th of July. Go USA. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. And I misinputted, so we will go back to the outro now. Goodbye again.